Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of SportsBash here on LI News Radio 103.9 FM. We are presented, as always, by TicketBash.com. I'm Peter Schwartz, joined, as always, by Vinny Tickets, with you every Saturday morning from 8:30 to 9 o'clock. A little bit later on in the show, we're going to have our weekly ticket giveaway. This week, it's going to be tickets to see the NIT season tip-off at Barclays Center. We're also going to have our FOCO bobblehead giveaway, Vinny, and it's right in front of us. It's a Yankee bobblehead. I know you're going to be fighting for it. You're going to try and text your own number there later in the show.
I'm going to blow up the line.
So a lot of people have heard about this and are eager. I'm like, well, you got to listen to the show.
I didn't look. Who do we have?
What's that?
I didn't look at the front.
It's a bobblehead. It's a Yankees All-Star bobblehead from 2023. It's a generic bobblehead. Yeah, let's lift it up here. Look, there you go.
Oh, there you go. Love it.
There you go. So we're going to give that away later in the show, as well as the basketball tickets. But first, let us welcome in our special guest.
Yes, let's welcome my partner, Tom. It's Tom Gucciardo. He is the Chief Strategy Officer at TicketBash.com, handles all of the marketing efforts. Anything that I can't handle, he can handle, which is about 80% of my day. Runs our entire tailgate business, which I know is something we wanted to talk about today as well.
Right.
I know we're coming to the end of the season, but now's the time to get out. I know a lot of the soccer seasons are over, the kids' football seasons are over, so it's a good time to get out and see a great game. Yeah,
Tommy, we've talked a lot about the tailgates and the party buses on the show. We've been giving away tickets to Jet and Giant games throughout the course of the last few weeks on the program. And so for those who don't know, tell us about, the TicketBash.com's, buses and the tailgate parties that go to the Jet and Giant games at the Meadowlands.
Okay, great. So the tailgate business is a great business. It's really a fun business, and it goes with our whole business model of, letting people have fun, creating memories. And, it started a few years back, and we just totally expanding it. It was one bus throwing people burgers out there. Mm-hmm. And now it's a full blown party, and the beauty of it is that people could do everything. They either can get on the bus, they can get a ticket to the game, they can get, just come to the tailgate. So we offer a lot of different packages, and it's a fun day,
And that's the thing, you don't necessarily have had to purchase your tickets to the game through TicketBash. You could be a season ticket holder for the Jets or the Giants, right? And you could just decide, hey, I don't want to deal with my own tailgate party that day. I'm going to go online and I'm going to check it out on TicketBash.
100%. It's the easiest process. You get on the bus, we get you to the game. You go to the party, we get you home. It's a real simple process. And it's a lot of work. We're with these people.
Tell me that. I used to have Jet season tickets. It is not easy to put a tailgate party together.
No, it's not easy. There's a lot that goes behind it, but it's something that we like to do. We want people to go to an event, and I want them to remember that Ticket Bash brought them to that event. Just recently we had some girl in the notes. She said, "We heard about your tailgate party. We heard it's fun with 3 girls, first time going to a game." So we bring everybody out there. So, that makes me feel good that people are actually seeing what we do and knowing that we do a great job at it.
Vinny, it's a great thing for the fans. They don't have to worry. There's no headaches about I got to drive out to the flipping Meadowlands. I got to deal with the bridge and the traffic. You just sit down and relax on the bus, and then relax when you get to the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a bunch of locations on Long Island that we pick up from. We pick up in Bohemia, Melville, and what's the town on the third one? Where would you?
Little Neck? Yeah, it's the border of Queens and Nassau. It's Little Neck Parkway.
Yeah. So the bus starts out east in Bohemia. Sometimes if the bus is full there, it'll be a direct run, but then we'll also do a stop. We'll start in Bohemia. We'll come to Melville. If that's full, it'll go direct to the stadium. But there's 3 different locations to get the bus. You can get it in Bohemia, Melville, or the Nassau-Queens border.
Tommy Gucciardo is our guest. He's the Chief Strategy Officer and Partner for TicketBash.com. We're talking about the tailgate parties and the buses that TicketBash.com has to go out to Jet and Giant games at the Meadowlands. So when people come to the tailgate party, what can they expect to enjoy? You mentioned in its infancy, it was just, you throw a couple of burgers and hot dogs up on the grill. Like, now what has it exploded to?
Now they get a DJ. They get, we have certain drinks for them. We have certain beverages for them.
Are you the DJ or Vinny?
No, Vinny does the DJ.
Vinny does the
DJ. I cook, he DJs.
You cook, but it's a huge thing. Like, people just can't expect that it's going to be like, I'm going to get a hot dog and a hamburger.
No,
like, it is a full blown party.
We get burgers. You get dogs. You get a pasta dish. We have stromboli, we have pizza that we bring out. So we bring out everything, And we have games, we have cornhole there. So, everybody, there's always something for everybody there. And the one thing, too, people always ask, is it a kid-friendly party? And our parties are, hands down, you could have a 10-year-old there or a 50-year-old. It doesn't matter, It's a great party for everyone. Everybody has something to do.
And Vinny, for those who are not, familiar with the process of going online and going to the website, how can people, do that and how do they figure out how they order what they want to order?
Right. So everything is always available online. You can go to ticketbash.com. In the top right-hand corner, you'll see an icon for tailgate parties. You could click on that. You could buy, like Tommy said, you could just get the tailgate. You could just get the bus ride. Or you could get the bus, the tailgate, and the tickets. We do an entire package. It's always available online. And of course, one big thing about our company is we do focus on customer service. So if you have any questions, we do have experienced coordinators who are available to walk you through the process, but not just the purchasing process. With this newfound ticketing, well, not really that newfound, but since the pandemic, everything is mobile.
Yeah.
So we have reps available or experienced coordinators available to walk you through the process of accepting the tickets, checking out. And then there are group discounts as well. So if you have 30, 40, 50 people, when you start, the groups start at 10 people. When you get to 10 people, we're able to give a little bit of a discount.
Yeah, Tommy, we've talked about on the show a lot the whole aspect of the mobile tickets, and someone like myself, I have scrapbooks and scrapbooks at home of ticket stubs from growing up, and we've talked about this a lot on the show. You don't see real tickets. And then last week when we promoted the Suffolk Sheriff Department's charity hockey game, which is going to be tonight at Clark Gillies Arena in Dix Hills, and I'm doing public address. We were excited. They brought tickets to give away on the show, and they were actually, you call them dinosaur tickets last year. Yeah. But still, even with the mobile ticketing, the whole package of getting a ticket to the game and bus, and it gives people an experience that they'll always remember.
100%. That's the beauty of it. We always want to give an experience, you know.
And with the seasons that the Jets and Giants are having, we still need something to make the day memorable. I mean, the Giants more so because they're absolutely awful this year. At least the Jets are still in there as we wonder if Aaron Rodgers is going to come back, really make this miracle recovery. But what have been the tones of the party so far? I imagine the Jet-Bill game at the beginning of the season, that bus ride and the tailgate party had to be tremendous, and then 4 plays in, the season's over.
We were full of promise and hope for the first 30 seconds.
And then it was all over.
Yeah.
Welcome to being a Jet fan.
Yeah, but the tenor of the parties, I mean, it's win or lose for the Jets or Giants, these events have to be just huge.
It's funny. Like, it doesn't matter how good the team is or how bad. People go there, and they go there to have fun. Listen, there's games you're going to win, there's games you're going to lose. People understand that. When they go there, they just have fun. There's never a somber moment at our party. It's always upbeat. So, that's the fun of it. You get a little fun at the beginning of the day.
Right.
And you might be miserable on the ride home, but, you had some fun during the day.
And let's remember also, MetLife Stadium is not just host of the Jets and the Giants. There's concerts there, and the World Cup is going to be coming to MetLife Stadium in 2026. Or are those packages going to be available for the other events? Like if you have tickets to see Kenny Chesney at MetLife Stadium, you guys still do
We do Kenny Chesney. We do all the concerts there. We're going to do the Stadium Series. The Devils are going to be there.
I'm going to have to stop by. No, not the Devils.
Well, the Islanders.
Rangers.
Well, there's 2 days.
I understand understand that, but I'm not concerned with the first day. I'm concerned with the second day.
We got you on the second
and
day.
Getting some revenge from the Yankee Stadium game in 2014 because I went with my son and the Islanders lost to the Rangers. I'm looking for a little bit of
so we'll give you a little redemption.
A little redemption, but I will certainly stop by the party. Well, listen, Tommy Gucciardo, Chief Strategy Officer and Partner for TicketBash.com. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us, and we'll see you at one of those tailgate parties.
Sounds good. Sounds like a
All
plan.
right, when we come back, Vinny and I have some business to take care of. We've got a ticket giveaway to handle. We've got this bobblehead giveaway to handle. We're going to say hello to a couple other people that we need to give a shout out to. That's coming up when Sports Bash rolls on right after this here on LI News Radio. Welcome back to Sports Bash here on LI News Radio 103.9 FM, presented every week by TicketBash.com, and we're with you every Saturday morning from 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Peter Schwartz along with Vinny Tickets, and also Tommy Gucciardo, the Chief Strategy Officer and Partner for TicketBash.com, is still sitting in with us for the back end of our show, and we have some business to take care of here. As always, we have our weekly ticket giveaway, and Vinny will handle the tickets.
Sure do. So we have a choice of 2 games. There'll be 2 winners announced, okay? So by texting 631-250-6888, that's 631-250-6888, you will text your first and last name and the word Sports Bash. And then all you have to signify is whether you want NIT tickets for the 22nd of November or the 24th. There'll be 2 winners announced. You'll either get 4 tickets for November 22nd or 4 tickets for November 24th. And when you text your name and the word Sports Bash, put the number 22 or the number 24 when you send that text.
Right, that's the preseason, the season tip-off for the NIT at Barclays Center. And that's going to be the semifinal doubleheader is on Wednesday, November 22nd. And you have the championship game and the consolation game on Friday the 24th. And college basketball is back up and running. There's a lot of excitement about it in the New York area, especially over at St. John's, where Rick Pitino is the new head coach.
How'd it go last night?
The other night against Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Didn't go very well.
Not very well.
Not well at all. So, but they did open up with a win over Stony Brook. But Rome wasn't built in a day. He brought in a lot of new names, and hopefully at some point in the coming weeks, we'll talk a little St. John's basketball on the show. So again, that's the NIT season tip-off, November 22nd and 24th at Barclays Center. So you'll just tell us which one you want to go to. Do you want to go to the Wednesday doubleheader or the Friday doubleheader? And now we have our FOCO giveaway, and our friends at FOCO have been great partners in recent weeks. We've given away a lot of great stuff. In fact, let me just also give them a little bit of a shout out. I don't know if Frank, our video coordinator, can get a shot of my wrist. Move it over this way. So these are friendship bracelets that you can get on FOCO's website as well. I got the Yankee friendship bracelets, so they are absolutely awesome. My wife and my kids said there's no way that those are getting on Dad's wrist, but they are big and they stretch and they got on. They say Bronx Bombers and New York on the next one, and I love the Yankees on the third one. So
you have 3 friends,
this
basically.
Way? Okay, now Frank's got it. There we go. So everyone can see that. So those are great. So you can get those on the website. But here's what we're giving away on the show. Right in front of us here is a 2023 from the All-Star Game in Seattle. It's a Yankees bobblehead for the All-Star Game 2023. And here's what you have to do to win that. All you have to do is text your name and FOCO, F-O-C-O, to 631-250-6888. We'll pick the winners for the tickets for the game, the basketball games, and we'll pick the bobblehead winner as well. You just follow our social medias, Vinny Tickets on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all that stuff. And I'm on Twitter at Schwartz Sports and Instagram at Peter Schwartz Sports. Tommy, you a big bobblehead guy?
Not really.
No, not really.
But for a Yankee one, I could be.
But I'm telling you something, FOCO, and for those who haven't seen it, they do wonderful work. We gave away an Artemi Panarin bobblehead last week from the Rangers. We gave away a Patrick Ewing bobblehead a few weeks ago. They do outstanding work, and we thank the people at FOCO for their generosity. I did want to give a couple of other entities a little bit of a shout out, Vinny. We had Fireman Ed Anzalone on the show a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about the beer that they came out named after him. So we want to thank the great people from the brewery in New Jersey, Bolero Snort Brewery. They're in Carlstadt, New Jersey, and they sent over that 6-pack of a Fireman Ed beer. Now, I don't drink beer, but I'm going to give the cans away to friends and family. So all I want is one of the cans back as a souvenir. I'll wash it out, and I want to get Fireman Ed to autograph it. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. You could squish it down and put it in your scrapbook.
No, I don't want to squish it down. I want to put it on display case. No, on display case. No, I have some other cans and stuff and everything like that. But from what I understand from people, it tastes great. And if you're at a Jet game, you're going out to the Meadowlands for a game, stop by the Bolero Snort Brewery, and you can pick up your Fireman Ed beer. So, I mean, the can looks good. So I gotta imagine that the beer has to taste good as well.
Yeah, he was a great interview too, by the way.
He was great. Unfortunately, the things have not gone well for the Jets in the last couple of weeks, as they have dropped to 4-5, getting ready to go to Buffalo tomorrow to take on a Bills team. Really, quite frankly, also that boy,
Denver.
They lose to Denver, and they got all that confusion on the last field goal. 12 men on the field. They fire their offensive coordinator. So, the Jets have a shot, I guess. If they can just stay away from mistakes, and find their way into the end zone. Right? Like that's like on a milk carton for them, like the end zone.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So, but there's some great Jet and Giant games coming up, and tickets are available on ticketbash.com. And I know there's got to be a tremendous interest in that Jet Dolphin game coming up on Black Friday. The NFL has never had a Black Friday game. It's the first time they're doing it. It's going to be on Amazon Prime, but it's going to be the Jets and the Dolphins on the 23rd, which is the Friday at 3 o'clock. Jets and Dolphins at MetLife Stadium. I'm going with my family to the game. We've got great seats, so I'm looking forward to that. And to our point earlier, Tommy, the tailgate parties that day, especially when you have the Jet and the Dolphin fans together. I heard a rumor. Heard a rumor that you might be rooting for the other team that day.
Could be.
Yeah, so that doesn't work, really. And the problem is, Vinny, and you've been to the Jet games a million times. For some reason, somehow, those Dolphin fans find a way into the building.
They show up.
They find a way. They find a way into the building, and it's quite frankly, it's disgusting. It really, we're friends here and everything like that, but like it's our house.
I know.
It's our house. I just wonder.
It's actually an interesting thing that you bring up. There's some Major League Hockey teams, right, that do not allow people from outside of that city to purchase tickets to go to a game.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because we must have ESP, because every week I give Vinny a little bit of a question on the ticket industry. So I was going to bring that up with all the Dolphin fans coming in. Is that something, because people have complained about it, like if you're just for example, if you are if the Cowboys are going to play the Eagles in Philadelphia, and I think the Eagles have done this before with their tickets. I know the 49ers have done it, because the teams that have played the 49ers in games, because they travel well too, the 49er fans. If you are a fan of a team that's playing somewhere, and you can't get tickets because of where you live, is that a team's right to be able to do that, to keep people out that are willing to pay money to go into a game?
Yeah, well, nobody stopped them. Now the advantage is when you have a company like ticketbash.com.
Doesn't matter.
We'll get you in. And Peter, I did want to, while we're on the ticket conversation, I did want to mention the trip to, do you know anyone who's gone to the Sphere yet?
I've heard from some people online how great it is. The Sphere in Las Vegas is this new concert venue that Madison Square Garden has built in Las Vegas.
Correct. And ticketbash.com actually has a package to go to the Sphere. It's round trip airfare. It's hotels in Vegas, 4 days, 3 nights, tickets to the show, and it's right around $1,500 a person, but makes an amazing holiday gift.
Is that a perk on the ticketbash.com employee portal? Like, can I go online and sign up for that?
Yes, we'll give you a discount.
Yeah, $14.99.
Yeah.
But it looks, I mean, if people have seen the shots, when they've shown Raider games on TV, and you see I watched it the other night when the Jets, they showed the outside of it, and it's been able to, there was that one video that went viral of the guy golfing, and they could see the Sphere from the golf course, and it was like making faces at the golfer that was online. So that's amazing. That's going to be a great trip. So you want to go all that information, go on ticketbash.com and check that information out. We want to thank our guest on the show this week, Tommy Gucciardo, Chief Strategy Officer and Partner for ticketbash.com. That'll do it for this edition of Sports Bash here on LI News Radio, presented by ticketbash.com. We also want to thank our friends at FOCO for the bobblehead giveaway, and also good luck to everybody trying to win those tickets to the NIT season tip-off at Barclays Center. For Vinny Tickets, I'm Peter Schwartz. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to join us here on Sports Bash every Saturday morning at 8:30 right here on LI News Radio. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and the rest of your weekend, everyone, and we'll catch you again right here next week. Have a great weekend, everyone.